Hello folks, how are you? I am here today with Tangledeep. Now, interesting things about Tangledeep. 1. I believe it's a roguelike. 2. I've attempted to record this game twice. I had interruptions both times. I don't know why this game seems to trigger a lot of people's psychic powers to come get me or something. 3, and most importantly, I think this game was on Humble Monthly a little while ago, but I've had this game since well before that, and have been meaning to play this eventually, just out of interest, really. So, here I am. As you can see, there's no real options screen here, so it took me a little bit to try and sort out the audio problems, but I think we got there. And as you can see, there was my attempt at trying to do it last time, which was 30 seconds worth. So yeah, that's how little time I took before I got interrupted. So there you go. Plus the audio being loud was also an issue, so there you go. Yes, overwrite. Start a new game. There's challenges and modes and whatever. I don't know what most of this stuff is. But I'm going to go ahead and do it on the simple babby mode because I'm not really sure what this game is like or whatever. So here we go. Oh yeah, okay, right. I was on the screen very briefly. Basically, a bunch of different job types. You can basically pick your class of player. And you can play as awesome things like the Floramancer, the Edge Thane, I don't know. And my personal favorite, Badoka? I don't know what a Badoka is, but I'm guessing that's some weird variation on Monk. Soulkeeper, and so on. I don't know what they are, but they do give you a difficulty within their little description thingy. That's easier, that's average. There's hard. He's also the same color as average. I mean, why give the Paladin, for example, a green text and then not color up with the harder difficulty? Unless they, like, slightly oranged it, I guess? But barely oranging the color over yellow just doesn't seem like that was a very good idea. Anyway, to save myself the trouble, I'm going to just hover over these very briefly. I recommend you pause through these if you want to sit around and read their respective things. Me personally, I'm not too bored about it. I'm pretty much just going to pick Paladin anyway. So, there's the martial arts person. There's the hunter. There's your spell shaper. Could be an O in there if it's going to be pronounced like that. Edge Thane. And the Soul Keeper. Keeps your soul seemingly on the edge of a crossbow. That is not ideal soul keeping. At least this person has the responsibility of hovering a little bit of somebody's soul in their hand. And also in their popcorn. I think that's meant to be a book, but for some reason I thought it was popcorn originally. I don't know why either. This person's not even good enough to have a soul. They just kind of carry a small flame. Maybe it's a very small soul, but it kind of lacks the luster of the others. Oh, they do use their hands for this, but okay. So they're only really, really irresponsible as souls when they're running. Gotcha. Oh yeah, all your abilities are here, which, I didn't sit down and read any of them, so select the job. Kathleen. Roya? Sure, Roya. Why not? Let's roll. Oh, what's this? Select 2 feats. These are permanent bonuses. 1 square move before enemies react. Start with extra HP and gain more each level. Job points. Gives more detailed info. Less aggressive. Heal more when you use your flask. Okay, alright. Get 2 at random. Ooh, look, there's a random function. I approve. There's also modifiers because, you know, we needed more of them. I'm gonna pick toughness, and I'm gonna pick scavenger. More crap, please. I have no idea how this works. I don't know if it's 2D or what. Don't hesitate to use consumables, well-placed kill traps, surrounded by enemies, try an axe to hit them all at once. Why an axe? I have never doubted that faith is strength. My home, my people, they mean so much to me. But I have a duty and I have been chosen. Today, I will answer the call. Why did you wait to be standing in the center of your town before deciding this? Alright. Does it say WASD? Yes, it is. Okay, click. Clicking's also optional. Sorry, yawning immediately. That's a good sign for this game. And not that, you know, I'm pretty much in and around my usual bedtime these days because I have to be a morning bird. I got a job! It's got a job. Oh, hey, look, it's a mini-map. Okay, fair enough. Hotkey, unassigned, oh good. Healing flask, snack bag, okay. Item rank 1, common, alright. So it's a mace, even though it's a blunt training sword. Fists, okay, cool, alright. Percy. Change jobs, blessing please, okay. Tangledeep has many tales as leaves and branches. Legends stand tall like ancient trees, but they are grounded in winding roots and countless stories. Would you like to make some stories of your own? That depends if that's work or not. I've got plenty to do here, game. Here's one way to make a name for yourself. Defeat! TangleBlurp. Wow, it just reads like a Game Grumps username. TangleBlurp. I don't have the ability to pronounce it all very quickly. Is terrorizing Cedar Caverns, first floor, and their evil reign once and for all. You have to explain to me, game, do you mean first floor as in ground floor, or is first floor as in the very first floor you go in? Because, you know what, I have this discussion with people a couple of times. In the UK, everything starts on the ground floor, but everywhere like else, seemingly, especially the US, I think, the first floor is the floor you start in, like, on ground level. It's one of those, I think. Or am I thinking the other way around? Either way, there's definitely discussion about it. This guy's got a bank, pay me a reasonable market-based fee. Ah, I see, okay. Why would I do this? So up to 30 items, as much money as you want. Storing things will cost you, withdrawals are free. As will be safe inside me, even if you don't make it back. Okay, so basically if I die, I can use my inventory stuff that I store away, but at cost. Gotcha. Alright, okay. I'm good, thanks. Okay, fair enough. No one really stops me from making really crappy named people, throwing all their money in here, all their starting money. Which now has me looking to see where currency's hiding, and I don't see it. That's XP. That's charge time. By the time they're going to charge me, I guess, for existing. Ooh, wow, okay. This actually turns out to be an RPG by the looks of it, so apologies. I was kind of waiting to hear back on if people wanted RPGs or not, but... Good news, you got one anyway, though at least this feels somewhat Secret of Mana in that it's more life-based. At least it feels like that's the case. But I don't know. I haven't actually played this that far, so we'll see. Man, I might very much just have to... Oh, hey, there are audio settings and stuff. Oh, good. Great. I love how you put that in the game, not on the title screen. No, that would be useful. Alright, cool, well. Nando's. Wait, Nando's? Like... Okay, there's the British chain called Nando's that blew up in social media a couple of years ago. And I still haven't eaten out at one. There is one not too far away from here, in the next city over, but I've never actually been in there. It's always had a good bit of a crowd, so I don't really want to wait around for the food, honestly. Outstanding, Huff Huff. I start with the best all-natural ingredients, locally sourced, of course. Kick it up with a pinch secret spice blend. I feel like you broke a bit of your sentence there. And that's it. Eat food to recover stats quickly, but you'll need time to digest, so don't just peg out whenever. Hey, they have a hunger gauge type thing. So did Yakuza. Bride fish. Butler's bell. Who's cooking this stuff? I guess I can worry about that after I eat. Did I get the... Well, it just summons food. It doesn't actually bring a butler to bring you, like, prepared food. Interesting, okay. I've now confirmed I have 100 gold. Chicken dinner. Can't eat food more than 16 turns. Oh, it's turn-based. Secret of Mana... Was Secret of Mana turn-based? Nah, you charged the bar, but it wasn't turns. Okay, maybe it isn't Secret of Mana, which is unfortunate. 8 turns, wow, it must be a very filling choco bar. Chalice. 3% max health per turn to friendly characters. I mean, that's only 18% of your max health. For 200 gold, I'm not entirely convinced by that, but depends how easy your health goes up or down in this game. Leg of turkey, lightning brew. Alright, so there's plenty of stuff to look at in here, but it's all stuff. Yes, we've arrived. Yeah, best day ever. I like how they colored up the ever, but only in the very 3 colors I think this game is largely using outside of white. No, wait, there was red at one point. Yes, okay, so they do actually know how to use red as well. Alright. You and me are going to get along so great. We're going to take such good care of each other. You're climbing all the way to the top. The tippy top of Tangledeep. See my loot, swords and boots, be prepared for any route. You can do it. You're so peppy. There's someone called Katie Twinkles. It's a family tradition. My sisters and I just love adventurers like you. We think you're the coolest and the strongest and the best. See, yeah, that's meant to be orange and this is yellow. But there's not enough distinction, at least not maybe on my screen. Maybe in the recording it is? But the oranges and the yellows definitely don't. There's not enough distinction between them. At least on my monitor. Maybe I don't have the color settings right. Could be possible. I've had some color question marks recently in a couple of games, so... Power sold for little gold to armor heroes strong and bold. That's our family motto, yeah. So you're a shop. You're just an enthusiastic one. Hooray! Okay. What do you got? Oh, you're the weapons person. Okay. That's the staff. Spirit and discipline. Bandages. Bandages cure bleeding. Okay. Floral tincture gives me back energy, whatever that is. Job change scroll, so I can just switch it on the fly. Okay, so what you start with only matters a bit. Sounds like you can just kind of change jobs on the fly, and I'm guessing there's a point to that, but that's kind of cool. Alright. Up, Riverstone Camp Merchants. Right, Tangledeep. Down, Riverstone Grove, Monster Corral, and Tree Grove. Okay. How do you enter for that one? Let's go into the Monster Corral. Right. Oh. Water allows you to more easily dodge ranged attacks and empowers lightning. What? Why are you hitting me with this now? Kind of a weird thing to just suddenly hit me with when I'm wandering around the Monster Corral. Hey, water allows you to more easily dodge ranged attacks. What, because it rains slightly, or because I'm a little more hydrated, so I'm kind of up for jumping out of the way of arrows? Lava hurts you, and you can hurt most monsters. Oh, and can hurt most monsters. Thank goodness, because the way I read it there was very dumb. Mud can root you in place, okay. Certain terrain may enhance or decrease elemental damage, so you check the ground before you move, okay. Thank you. Myrrh. Hey, I found, someone who's literally just called Myrrh. I guess, they see a reflection in the Irish mirror, and, they just named their kid after, how do the Irish say that? Neat. Yes, eh? Ah, right. Hello, young heroine. All ready to scamper about the forest, climbing trees and chasing down frogs? I feel like you don't really understand how an adventure works, but, you know, that's fine. Those are actually probably regular adventure things too that don't sound bad on paper or even vocally spoken. I hope you're careful out there, but I suppose to be true, I hope you're curious. Our world is a bubbling soup of mystery. Oh, I'm sure it is. You and I are simply flies doing awkward breaststrokes, drowning in brothy ignorance. I'm not sure about your, terminologies in here, but alright, cool. But perhaps you can change that. Find things, learn things, know things, and return here with whatever riddles you cannot solve alone. There are secrets out there, far out there. Well, you sound more excited for this journey than most other people other than that cat chick. I think it was a cat chick. I didn't pay enough attention to find out if she was actually a cat. Or if she just screamed yeah for the fun of it. Like this dude. Dudette? I don't know. It's Jessie. A nice gender-neutral name so I can't confirm or deny which one it is. How you going, miss? This is my monster corral. Yeah, it's a great corral. It's got a lot of monsters in there. I see you've been hard at work over the years doing your best. I've got the magic touch. Wrestle me a knocked out beastie and I'll tame him right up. Or tame him up right. I reckon I can wrangle up to 12 critters at a time. Okay. I can buy a monster mallet. From your non-existent monster corral? Because there's no monsters in it? I don't think. Don't see any. Alright, so you know, taming and raising monsters. I haven't even left the village yet and they're already hitting me with ways to deal with monsters beyond just slaughter. It's forward thinking, man. Buy a monster mallet, make it myself with a monster tame and touch. Only 15% health or less, and then hit them basically with the hammer. We'll try using the hammers on champions, that just makes them angry. Okay. Why would I capture monsters? Give food to tame monsters, increase their happiness. Once they're happy enough, you can take them with you. Tangledeep is your own person, it's your very own pet. Okay. They'll get HP when you do, and even level up becomes stronger. Okay, so literally my companions can be monsters I capture. Okay, they put the Chow minigame of Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 1 into this game. It's not the only game series, but it's one I just like pointing out because it's one I spent a lot of time on back in the day. Plenty of other games have done the same sorts of things of raising pets and whatever. Oh, it's a dummy, I see. But okay, you don't actually attack or anything, you just kind of just hold the direction. Left and right click doesn't matter. Both do the same things. Okay, I'll just stick with the keys, I think. Oh, I can plant a tree. Okay, that's kind of neat. Although because we're only able to go in kind of two directions most of the time, I'm kind of struggling to go in a diagonal there. Who are you? You're a Langdon. Howdy, do you like trees, Blurp? Then you like my magic grove. Again, I think the English maybe is missing an odd word. We can Blurp grow some right dang powerful fruits if you just come on by and plant some magic seeds. Oh yeah, you want my magic seeds, huh? Well, I have to leave first to get some, so... Take good care of them. You bet. This farm is renewable and sub-blurp sustainable. Substainable? Okay. It'll live forever, even if you don't, ha! Tell me more, frog. First I have to hold back some magic seeds from Tangledeep, bring them blurp right on over and plant them in one of these here professional dirt piles I made. Professional dirt pile, huh? Man, you're gonna sell me some snakeskin oil next? Then you gotta leave it to old Langdon to do his froggy farmer magic. Oh, I'm sure you make lots of magic happen. You go off and blurp, adventure further into Tangledeep. I'll do the hard work of watching trees grow. Once they've matured, well, who knows? Maybe they'll drop fruit. What else do trees do? Each species of tree grows different types of fruit, or food. Some even drop some valuable leaves. Great. Secret letting them grow nice and old. Old trees drop more stuff, so you keep pushing yourself along up there in TangleBlurp. Ah, TangleBlurp. I think that might be the title for this video. If one of your trees looks at you in the wrong way, you could chop it down and earn yourself some quick HP and JP. Okay, so basically, trees looking at me wrong can be punished and the sacrifice to the old gods or something. Okay, but if you do that, you're going to drop more fruit because it's gone, because you chopped it down. Their sap is on your hands. Yeah, cheers, buddy. How did it get to be magical? I don't know. I really needed to ask that question. I needed to know how the magic existed. I needed an origin of magic backstory, and you didn't disappoint. My favorite time was whenever you went, I don't know. Oh. Hello, Julia. Today's the big day. I'm so excited for you. Have you spoken to Erin at the campfire yet? She will give you rumors that will help guide your journey into Tangledeep. You'll even earn rewards for investigating them. I heard some rumors myself, things I couldn't quite believe. Yeah, I'm sure. Who's giving these rumors if I'm like probably the only adventurer? The fact there are rumors means that I'm not the only adventurer, so why don't I ask people who've physically gone to Tangledeep instead? What rumors have you heard, Julia? Everyone knows about the monsters and ruffians hanging out just ahead in the Follies. Follies? Why the Follies? But beyond that, everything is shrouded in mystery. I doubt that very much. I'm sure someone poked their head out and could have wrote a wee bit about that. People have brought back powerful ancient gear, yet not one description on the areas beyond. And there are stories of ruined old cities, valleys made of fungus and metal that lives. So we do know what's beyond it. So what's mysterious about it? If even half of that is true, well, you're in for some adventure, that's for sure. The greatest treasure of all is knowledge. Oh god. Let me tell you something. I know people who had multiple degrees who were still unemployed, so I don't believe you. What's up there? What's at the end? Is there even an end? There's so much we don't know about where we came from. Your heroism will help us all. I genuinely don't believe you. Anyway, you're meant to talk to someone called Erin at the campfire? Is that this one? Yes, that's this one. I did completely ignore you. No, I didn't, because you told me the stories and you named the place, and I was like, that sounds ridiculous. Discover Applewood Grove. There are rumors of a place called Applewood Grove. You can be reached through Cedar Cavern's first floor. Seek it out and see what lies ahead. I'll take it. Did that replace my other mission? Where are all my missions? Rumors. Oh, I can just stockpile them. Okay, you. Rumors. More so, please. There's only making it. Try pulverized cave stalker. Why does that sound like an unappealing appetizer? I have a challenge for you. Defeat 3 cave stalker using the power of physical. Physical what? Just stand there, just physically exist in their presence until they just give up. You only need to land the finishing blow with that element. What? The element of physical? Okay, fair enough. Cave stalker can be found in many places, such as Cedar Cavern 2nd floor. So if I get the Cedar Cavern, I'll also get that mission. Alright. The vine's been quiet lately. Keep adventuring, growing stronger. Maybe they'll speak up. Okay, so you ran out of things to give me. Neat. And on the next video, if I don't edit the absolute life out of this one, we will actually see some actual combat. But yeah, so basically there's a town of about 10 to, let's say about 10 creatures and people and stuff. All have various things and functions. And I get to go out and fight everything and die, and if I want I can store things away so that my legacy can live on and so forth. Okay, but fair enough. This is a bit more of an in-depth game. I thought this was like a 2D game similar to like the likes of Dead Cell or Metroid, if you want to go for a more famous example. I thought it was one of those styles of games, but I guess not. We is playing something a bit different than that. The winding threads of destiny are fraught with peril. Nothing the quill nor the spoken word will save you. Neither, sorry, not nothing. Man, maybe I'm more tired than I think. Neither the quill nor the spoken word will save you. Trust only the blade of the the blade off the axe, the feathers of the bow, or your own fighting spirit. I'm sorry, blunt sword, but you were not mentioned in the improvement of trust. Return to me when you have become advanced in your job, and I'll teach you the paths of weapon mastery. You're gonna teach me how to master my weapons after I've ranked up my job, which is, I'm pretty sure, going to be very weapon specific. I believe everything that guy had to say. Alright, what's in the Kia before? Oh, good. Tutorials! Ladies and gentlemen, you will be subjected to tutorials next time. But I hope my flubbing of sentences, words, and just general existence was good enough for the first part of this. I'll probably do the tutorial floors, I'll do a little bit more. I'll probably do like 3 or 4 videos of this, probably. And that should probably be more than enough to kind of give you an idea of what this game is like, what it's about, and how bad I am at it. And not just the pronunciation part, just in general. But I get to showcase that on the grand stage of the internet. So until that point, thanks for showing up and sitting through Words Part 1, the game. And next time we should see Action Part 1, the game. So we'll see you then. Also, the music's quite nice. I do like it in this game. It's quite cool.